welcome back to our channel, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Adetutu, and I'm here with Debbie, how much is money, and Oiza, big Gemini. Okay, and we have a guest today. Our guest is a young, beautiful, vibrant, hardworking lady. Her name is Chisum. Chisum, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Yeah. How are you doing? You look beautiful, by the way.
I'm okay. I'm fine.
Yeah. Hi. Okay. So our topic for today is how to deal with heartbreak, like dealing with heartbreak. Now, we know that sometimes in our lives, some of us have been through heartbreak, one way or the other. Our loved ones have disappointed us, and people just simply walk out of relationship without actually thinking about what the other person will feel. They don't care. It's like a trend now. They even call it serving of a breakfast. And then everybody go chop breakfast, last. You get? So it's terrible. I know that, some of us have gone through this in life. Somebody must have disappointed and hurt us. But because we have a guest here, I'm going to start with you, Chisum. I'm directing my question to you. Have you ever been like heartbroken? Have you gotten through any major heartbreak that you want to share with us? Of course.
Oh, thank you. I've actually been in that situation, and it's not something I would want any other person to experience because it wasn't like a very rosy one.
So what happened? You want to fill us in about exactly how it happened? Like, how long did you know this guy? What did you do? Why do you think he broke your heart? People come and go, so you shouldn't be so hurt. Why is this case different?
Particularly,
Like, how long did you know this guy? How long did you date him for?
We've been in the relationship for about 4 years. It was, at first, to be honest, I felt like we were both mutually in love and, like young teenage love and everything. And it was interesting, like very interesting. And I thought there was going to be a happy ending. And because at the beginning, it's not that there was actually something like, there was no money like involved at the beginning. So everybody's trying to hustle and I was actually there for this guy, and it was so hurtful that after, like, when things were not getting rosy and sweet, and then he's just waking up one morning, and that day, it was just one early morning, and then he was like, "Oh, Somi, I have a conversation I want to talk to you about," and like, what's going on? Me, I was in my head, I was thinking, oh,
what did you do?
next step.
No,
that was the honest. I was thinking,
my.
It's like, with everybody, I'm like, according to in quote then, it was Queen Mother, and I was feeding the nation.
Something.
So you mean by being there for him, what do you mean? Like, you said you were there for him all through, there was no money. What do you mean by being there for him? You mean you were giving him money? You were there for him financially?
No, I would say generally. I wouldn't actually like just specify, but like it was general. And then I stood by him when things were tough, and I felt like, as a young lady who is standing by a man, that at the end of the day, you reap the fruit of your labor, right?
Yeah, of course. You reaped it, didn't it?
It was a reverse psychology that happened to me.
So continue your story, please.
And
you were at where he called you.
So when he called me, and me, in my head, I was like, oh, okay, we're going to the next step and all that. And he just told me, oh, Somi, you're a very nice person. That's the first thing just started. You're a nice person. You're sweet. You're kind. You deserve the best. And all that. The truth is that the first statement he made, I'm using a quote, was, you have a short way and have a long way. And I was confused. I was very, very confused, to be honest, because I was just a young, vulnerable girl that I think that very, very vulnerable. And I was like, I don't understand. Please, can you explain? Maybe I know they understand the English. And then he said, you're beautiful, you're hardworking, you are smart, and I know every guy wants you. And I'm not ready.
Yeah.
I am not ready. According to him, he was not ready. He has not even... And then this is the guy that just started picking... He has started speaking small.
Okay.
And then you're telling me you're not ready again. I was there when you were not ready. Now you're getting to be ready, and then you're telling me you're not ready again. And then that's the reason, and he has a very long way, and and I have a very short way, and it didn't make sense to me. And at that moment, I broke down to tears because it was very, very hurtful. I was confused at that moment, and I had to come. The only person I could call at that moment was my sister, my cousin sister, because like we were very close. And then I was like, I had to like ask her, was there anything I was doing wrong, or was I? I was just like, because I was curious and I didn't know, and I said, okay, maybe it's just the guy being guy. I'll beg. Maybe if I beg, Uncle will listen.
Wow.
I
Wait, they give you breakfast. You see the
You
bed.
still want No, I think she's in love with the guy. So
You were in love.
Yeah.
It's all right. Go
So,
on.
and there was nothing I could do because even after the whole back and front, there was nothing I could do. The only way I could actually like try to move on was to leave. I had to relocate.
So you left the whole
Oh my God.
Yes, I had to.
state.
So I was supposed to serve there, but because of the whole thing, I just had to like relocate and find balance. But you know, when I left the state and I was in my current location,
Yeah.
I still didn't find peace because I was still stalking this guy.
Oh my God.
I would check and the rest. So maybe it has a
What
long
were
way.
you checking? How were you stalking him?
I would just check on Facebook. Tomorrow I would check on WhatsApp. I would check when last he came up. Because sometimes I think we blocked each other, something like that. But then I will now go to Truecaller. And Truecaller will tell you when he made call last.
Yes.
And like, quiz. So it wasn't easy. And then I had like a lot of people I went to the same school with was like, sometimes you throw one small tantrum like, so after the whole thing, this man leave you. You know, it got to me, and I was trying to I'm still trying to move on, and I'm still trying to heal and all that. And then, lo and behold, Uncle is already married.
Oh my God.
You come again.
Uncle is married before me.
No, not the matter of before you. After the breakup, you're just trying to move on.
To move on, yeah.
You relocated. At what point did this guy get married, please?
Exactly.
Like after how many months?
Did he break up with you
To get married?
It means has been dating that person.
No. I really don't know.
No,
I
she
can't
doesn't
speak.
know.
I can't speak for
For
that because
him.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But it did not even stay for long, and then
He
How
got
does,
married.
6 months. Does
no
it?
one.
Is
I
it
think
to-
one,
At least a year.
a year plus.
So that
or
means he
2
wasn't
years.
actually into you, basically. It was just
taking
just
time
holding
to
on.
hold on.
And this is what we say about broke guys. When a guy
Yes.
is broke, you cannot
Their
know if he's
loyalty.
Their loyalty is faulty. It's
honestly.
fake. They are not
Because they are
loyal.
just for the
How long
things
did you
they are
date?
getting at
How
that
long
now.
did you date this guy?
3 to 4 years.
So yeah, she
4
said
years.
it earlier that she dated him 3 to 4 years. So do you think you have gotten over this guy? And how did you get over him? If you are.
I think I've gotten over him.
You think you're not sure, Chisum?
No, I think I have because at least right now I'm actually make sure I'm doing something. I think I have gotten over him. Let's just say the word. I've gotten over him.
What did you do?
Is it think or you have gotten over him because this
I
guy is
have.
married? Or you have gotten and forgotten about him totally?
It doesn't cross your mind
doesn't-
any
yeah.
day, anytime.
I would say I've gotten over him, to be honest. But like when you remember, when a topic comes up and then it just flashback. So that's it.
So you still feel bad?
Yes, when it
But what did
flashes
you
back.
do? What did you do to get over him? You just said you think you've gotten over him. I mean, you explained to us that you were going through a lot and all of that. What did you do to get over him? Did he just wash away with time, or you did something differently that you want to share? For other people going through this, just...
I think first of all, what I did was to relocate. That was the first thing I did.
Yes, which is a
And
very good step. I
Very
mean,
good.
to run
Then
away
the-
from that guy.
So just to go out from the space and the same people
Same
involved in the whole situation. And then I had to preoccupy myself with work. I was actually very busy. So there's no time for me to rest, to start thinking or
Thinking
take my
about-
phone to do all those all the
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
Talking that
So
you
What would you do differently? I'm sure you've met other people or you are with someone. What are you doing differently? Because I'm sure your pain stems from the fact that you invested so much, not financially basically, but emotionally and otherwise.
And your time.
So
and
and your
everything.
time, yeah. And in 4 years is, if you were
It's not a
learning
joke.
a skill by now, I'm sure
You don't graduate.
you know. So
course.
what will you do differently? What will you do differently?
Okay, right now, I think I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. And
Oh.
secondly, I'm not even doing too much. I just do less so that if anything happens, we just
It
know.
won't hurt
Yeah,
you.
Yeah. So
like
I
the
try
first
because I'm
one.
not the only reason I'm going to do too much is if the man is married to me.
Yeah.
But aside, if you're dating me right now, I won't do too much. I won't give in all my all again. Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
you have to be very careful. So, but when you see that, you know where it's heading to, I think then I'll reciprocate. But for now, I won't.
Even if you know where he's heading to, I don't think you should give
You
your
sh-
all on
all in all,
to any man,
yes,
really, because
honestly.
men do not really deserve all that kindness.
Except you are married
They
to a
don't
person.
understand the
Because
language kind.
A woman can even compromise. A man cannot.
They don't compromise.
They
You see,
they
look at what he
don't.
did to you now. He just left
And he
and
moved
said it's not
ahead
working.
straight. He didn't look back.
He didn't-
The next thing, he got
that.
married.
Okay, so now
crazy.
Chisum has told us a story. Ngwanu, do you have any story? Like, how exactly do you think people should actually go through a heartbreak? She has told us exactly what she did, which is relocating, which is actually a
Yes,
very
that
nice
is very
one. So, in
good
your
thing to
opinion,
do.
what else do you think people should do, like to avoid this whole heartbreak thing? Because it happens
It
all
happens
the
to
time.
the best of us. Yeah, one thing is first get busy, like she said.
Yeah.
Get very busy. Go on dates. Meet other people. You must. When I say go on dates, I'm not saying sleep with different men. Go on dates. Get a skill or some activities. If sporting, just be out there. By the time, before you know, time will heal it and you'll move on basically. But get busy. Be preoccupied. That's one thing that worked for me. You know.
Oh, okay. You two, you have chopped breakfast. Like,
Not,
I mean,
not,
like,
not with a man. Not with a man. You know, when we say heartbreak, we feel it has to do with like
No.
the opposite sex. There are different types of heartbreak.
True.
yeah,
so
being-
mine
but
is
this
But I think
one
the-
is
I think the
actually
opposite sex
about
hurts
man and
more.
woman.
Yeah,
The opposite, I think it's
Have you heard of
hard to-
friendship heartbreaks? No. The
That
man
one is
does-
disappointment.
That
That
one,
is
you can
disappointment.
actually be depressed for years. So
Say
yes.
wetin happen.
No, no.
Where
no.
do you people put women? People, you put people inside on top of your head. I don't think people should. I don't know. People are. I don't know, man. I don't know how to say. But Debbie, do you want to say something
Yeah.
on how to get over heartbreak?
Yeah, I think what anyone that is going heartbreak should do is to try to talk to their loved ones.
Yeah,
They should not
talk
bottle
about
it.
it.
Say talk about it. Don't bottle it up because once you bottle it up, it causes more pain to you. Do you understand? Because you are not talking to anyone. No one is advising you. Don't worry, you will get another person, another kind of a thing. It will heal your heart when you talk to someone else. Talk to your loved one. Talk to your friend.
Yeah,
talk
yeah. I
to your
think bottling
friends.
it up actually makes it worse.
Yes, it
And,
makes it worse.
Most people, I think Chisum went through this because I think she invested way more.
More than the
yeah.
guy
The
did.
people that get hurt the most in heartbreak are people that have invested
more. Yeah,
more.
that's
So
true.
that's why, and I think since you've learned your lesson, you shouldn't. I mean,
Be in that situation again.
be in that situation
Yeah.
again. Okay, so you mentioned that this guy was actually broke. Would you really want to consider a broke guy ever again? Like, you want to settle down, or you could just be with a broke guy and still, manage? Do you understand my question?
Yeah, I totally get your question,
Yes,
but
yes.
I am not going to settle for less again.
Oh,
I
Definitely.
think I now know my worth. Like I said, I was very vulnerable at that
Tender
moment.
age.
Yeah, but I think I know my worth, and if you can't match up my energy, I don't think we shouldn't be in that situation.
but was he not matching your energy? Was he not matching the energy? Like, it was giving the vibes back to back. Now
Yeah, he
it's
was
just that
trying at the beginning,
end
like-
of the day, he just messed up.
Yeah, like I said at the beginning,
Yeah.
let's not just fault him. Like, yeah, he did something. Yes, but at the beginning, no, when they want to check you up, they was like, do the
No, let's leave the
baby.
chiking parts, because I mean the first 1-2 months everything
Yeah.
is rosy.
1
But you
year.
spent 4
Yeah.
years with this guy. So I mean, at what point did he start messing up exactly?
The truth is that I didn't see any red flag, and that's
Ah,
how.
There were
that
no
guy is
signs.
good.
She
Yes.
was covered with the love.
I wanted
and
to actually
everything.
ask, there were no signs.
Yes, yes.
No signs at all.
No,
I didn't see
no,
any
I think
red.
she did. She wasn't saying it.
There must be signs.
Then
Now
I
you
see
know,
the signs.
You know,
I
if you're
didn't-
in love, you see it. Oh, you
That's
might be
what I'm
denying
saying.
it, but you see it.
In her own case, the love or the love is so
or
much.
no, but
affect.
you know, it's very possible that this guy was actually still liking her and everything. Then he met somebody. And then everything switched under
The-
3
the
months.
3 months,
Because
yeah.
yes, this actually happened to me. I was with him for a while, and he traveled out, and that was the end. He just traveled out and came back. So he met a girl there. who obviously to him was better for him than myself. And that was, but me, immediately I knew there was a problem.
But you know,
Exactly,
some
you
men,
will know.
you know, most men can hide. Like one guy I dated before, I was dating him. I didn't know he had somebody
Okay.
before he met me.
Yeah.
Do you
Oh,
understand?
before you met you?
Yes, he
Okay.
had the girl, and apparently, I think he has proposed to the girl. So each time we were together, if the girl calls him, he doesn't pick the call. And I kept on asking him, who is this man? He said, oh, it's my mother. I said, I hope your mom is all right. He said, yeah, my mom is okay.
I hope your mom is all right.
Honestly, do you understand?
Sometimes
So,
they hide the
they
red
hide
flag that
it,
you don't
yes.
get.
You won't
Like I
know.
said, I don't know. For me, he was a nice person. I thought he was, but with that, I don't know where to place him as at this moment. Do you understand? I don't want to accuse, but at the same time, I don't know where
That
to
is
place him.
why I advise women, when you're in a relationship, do not do anything. You
Ah,
should do everything.
Yeah, please let her talk. Yes,
Yes,
you should do it
please.
all.
I don't care what
Uh-huh.
you think.
It's what
See,
they deserve, really.
When you begin to take the place of a man, you are switching roles. You are not even feminine anymore. And I'm sure if you even check well, if you investigate, I'm sure the kind of woman he even marries is a girl that does not even wash plates.
Maybe she has not even
She does not
finished
even cook.
nothing.
She's just there, lazy.
Walai.
You'll be shocked.
You'll be shocked too that it
So
will be
women
one
should
small
just relax, I
and
beg.
that
Do
is why.
little.
That is why after the marriage, the whole thing, they will still come back to you and say, baby, I made a mistake.
Hey,
You are my
wait, which
life.
mean say, I
You
will
are
starve you.
everything to me. Please help me to make this marriage work.
Well, personally, I think women should not put their eggs in one basket. I said it before, but it looks like
You encourage
I did. I was a bad
person.
person and all that. You shouldn't put your eggs in one basket. When I met my husband, I had a boyfriend, a serious relationship, but I didn't go out with him immediately. But I looked at him like, okay, nice guy, it's okay. Let me just keep watching, and I kept talking to him on the side, and he proposed without even anything. He said, "See, I want to marry you. I don't know about you." After a while of talking to him. There was no sex, no nothing, but I went out with him. So it doesn't mean that because I have a boyfriend, I should now pack up. Now, that guy, he has 2 wives now. That was after I got... Yes. He has married another wife now. He's also a Muslim,
Oh my God.
but I was like, okay. And I liked him a lot then, but I just looked at it. I think this my husband now is better for me. I think when you're choosing a husband, you should choose who is best for you. And I was like, okay, let me just go for this one. And when he proposed, I didn't even say bye-bye to him. Like, I just quietly. And then when he came, he kept calling. I stopped speaking. He kept asking. It was just like a ghosting kind of thing. And then he came to the office and I was like, what's going on? I said, see, please. It's like, where are we heading? That was the question I asked, just to, find trouble. He said, I told you now, let's just take it easy. I mean, you know how much I say, oh God, I'm getting married. Because he wants me to still be waiting. Do you know my age? So that was just it. So I think women should give space for other guys. Not necessarily sex or anything. But I mean,
have other friends,
so I think if you had another guy at that time, you just switch. You switch completely to that one. Instead of wasting time. Especially broke guys. When they are broke like this, is a problem. You can't really know
honestly
what is going on. You can't know if it's true or wrong. Do you understand? It was probably because you were helping. I'm sure you did some financial things too. You just don't want to say it. I know because Chisum, I know you must have spent some money, but it's all right. Thank you for that information. Well, you guys have heard from Chisum. You've heard everything she went through. I hope you'll be careful not to go through what Chisum has gone through. I've been through heartbreak before, but I'm not a very... I don't know. I don't really put people inside my mind too much. So as you are messing up, I'm dropping you quickly. So I can't really say I went through all of this, but I have been heartbroken too. And it wasn't so easy, but I mean, I've moved a long time ago, without even thinking about it twice. But the most important thing is when somebody doesn't want to be with you anymore, just know that they are not meant to be. Parts of your life. There must be a reason for it. Maybe you don't know. Maybe if you had married him now, something else would have happened. Who knows?
Or maybe God is trying to part.
Yeah. So when someone says, "Look, I don't want you anymore," just take it in good faith and then just move on with on to the next person. That's how everybody should do it, So that brings us to the end of this. Thank you so much, Chisum. I really enjoyed this your story. You know, it was thrilling and interesting. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right. So thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And then also comment. Please say what you think about all of this. So,
Bye, guys.
bye.